Pay attention, you bastards.
Manny Pacquiao is coming back. He's coming back. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now. He's coming back for one fight. And they're saying Gervonta Davis is going to be the main reason he's coming back to fight. They throwing other little fighters out there. I'm like, okay, yeah. All right. But again, Gervonta Davis, I feel like that's the only reason he gonna come back and fight, right? And I feel like it gotta be somebody that's worth talking about. It gotta be a fight that's worth talking about. They're saying Rolly, he gonna fight Rolly. Rolly's a good fighter. I'm a fan of Rolly Romero. He's a great fighter. I don't think I don't think that's gonna be at the same level. I don't think it's gonna be the same level. I feel like if he's going to come back, it has to be Gervonta. And I feel like this will be a perfect time for Gervonta to stop fucking running and come fight, bro. Stop running. Stop running and come fight. All of that, I'm retired and I'm tired. Everybody says they're retiring at a certain time. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And I feel like maybe he tired. Maybe he like, I gotta get my shit together. I gotta this, which are great things. If you say I gotta focus on life, I want to focus on family. I want to get my thing in order. I want to go through these different life experiences. Not being in the ring all the time. I get it. Not worrying about fights. I get it. But I think that if he comes back, that's gonna be the fight. I feel like if Pacquiao comes back, that's going to be the fight. And just like this Canelo and Bud fight, that's going to be a huge fight. Y'all got to think about it. This is like one of the fights that's going to be the monumental shit. The shit that people be like, "Oh my God, like these are two giants that's coming out and fight like they brand is big." Now, do I think that Gervonta gonna beat Pacquiao? And I'm a Gervonta fan. Gervonta, outside of Bud, are my two favorite fighters, right? I really was up on Gervonta before I was up on Bud. You know what I mean? And Gervonta is, he one of them guys. But Pacquiao's one of them. Pacquiao's one of them as well. You know what I'm saying? So, but just the two names speak for themselves. I feel like when you match up two giants, like I said, like I talked about this earlier, when you match up Bud with a Canelo, you match up Pacquiao with a Gervonta, it's like those are two fights that people really, really want to see. Those are two fights that's going to make you be like, hey, I need to go see this in person. I don't care how much the ticket is. I don't care what the ticket could be, 10,000. I'm gonna go see it. To me, that's gonna be one of them fights. So I'm hoping that when he comes back, he's saying he's coming back in October. Pacquiao's come back in October. When he comes back, I'm hoping that this is going to be the fight. And I'm hoping that the Gervonta shit of him saying he's retired, I'm hoping that that's just marketing. I'm hoping. Again, I'm a fan. I'm speaking from a perspective of, me really respecting these fighters. Me really, you know what I'm saying? I talk a lot of shit about Gervonta and how, like, with the whole shit of him retiring, and I feel like he running, and the whole shit with the grease in the hair. I do talk about that, but at the end of the day, like, I'm a Gervonta fan. So I'm not talking from a perspective of no hating shit. I'm talking from a perspective of like a nigga that's like, I really rock with the fighter. I really think he's a dope fighter. Same way I look at Floyd, right? You know what I'm saying? Floyd's my ultimate, to me, he's the GOAT, right? Just all around the board fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, like, you got Muhammad Ali, who is the GOAT of all GOATs. But, outside of Muhammad Ali, to me, you got to say Floyd. You know what I mean? So, like, I put Gervonta in that arena. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that he's Floyd level, but he's one of the guys, like the up and coming guy, right? That's him and Bud. To me, is like that next generation. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like, man, if Pacquiao can come back and pick the right fight, which I'm sure he will. Again, Rolly is in the talks with Pacquiao, and it's just like Rolly's another fighter that I respect a lot. I think that Rolly is an amazing fighter. I think that Rolly is, he's underrated. I think that people don't look at the skill level. People don't see, like, what he can really do. But I think Rolly, he's one of those guys that, he gotta just focus more. You know what I'm saying? But he does seem like a serious fighter. I always say serious. When you look at serious fighters, you see the best people, the guys that are serious, not the guys that be playing around. Like I always say, Adrian Broner. I always say this: Adrian Broner could have done more to me. You know what I'm saying? Like he could have been Floyd level to me, but I felt like Adrian Broner got way too cocky and wanted to be too much like Floyd. You know what I'm saying? And he also just wasn't taking the craft serious. People, maybe y'all remember this. Remember when Floyd was in his prime and niggas used to be like, bro, especially being out here in LA and clubbing in Hollywood. We used to be like, bro, Floyd just came to the club, bro, and like he ain't drink at all, bro. And after the fight or after the club, this nigga ran home. Like he ran. Like he went to the club and everybody was drinking and smoking. And this nigga got all the money in the world to drink and smoke. And he ran home, bro. You know how dedicated you gotta be. You know how dedicated you gotta be to go to a club and know that you can do anything in the club you want. You could buy the club if you want to. And instead of just partying and having fun and enjoying your wins, this nigga sit there and at the end of the night, when everybody is saying, I'm driving home, I'm drunk, I'm about to go hop in the truck with the girls, I'm about to go get the Bugatti and I'm about to pull the Bugatti off. You know what I'm saying? Let niggas know let niggas know what's up. You know that this nigga used to leave the club. Well, before he left the club, this nigga used to put his shoes on. Throw his shorts on, have his team follow him, and run back to the hotel. And y'all telling me this nigga ain't the GOAT. You ain't won nothing, and you want to hop in the Benz and ride home. This nigga got 10 Bugattis. 10 Bugattis. And this nigga will leave the club and run to the hotel. See, that's what I'm talking about when I say you got to be dedicated to what you do. And there's certain fighters that have the potential, Gervonta being one of them, Bud being one of them, obviously Pacquiao, obviously Canelo, right? And again, I'm not saying that they don't have the skill level. I'm not saying that they don't have the record. I'm saying that when you look at what a great is, it's somebody that can be great in the ring and great outside the ring and live the lifestyle. So, as I said, If Pacquiao's going to come back, if he's going to come back for a monumental fight, I think that he should make it happen. Make it happen with the guy that really supposed to be the next guy. Gervonta Davis. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments, man. Let me know if I'm tripping. Tell me I'm tripping. If y'all like, man, hey, nigga, you just up there talking, bro. You talking. You just up there just saying shit. If I'm tripping, let me know I'm tripping. But that's what I feel. As always, man, I appreciate the love and support, man. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe. I'm going to catch you on the next one.